Welcome back to Perpetual Time. My name is Photi, and today we're going to be looking at this Rolex Submariner, all gold 126618LN, which I call the you watch. Now this watch is one of my favorites, not just because it's all gold, but because of just the design, the ceramic bezel, sapphire glass, the fact that it's a Submariner. Yes, it is gold. Yes, it's very, very heavy, but actual look of this watch is beautiful. The reason why I also have this watch is because this watch came into Perpetual Time for the full verification and condition report, and I'm glad to say that all is correct with the watch. Now, I've got the permission from the customer to show you how to use your watch, your automatic watch. So this is how we're going to do it. Automatic watches are mechanical, so that means that there's no battery, no capacitor, no circuit board. It's purely mechanical, so there is no way that this watch can work without power inside the watch. Now, all mechanical automatic watches and all mechanical watches have a power reserve. So this watch houses the 3235 Rolex in-house movement, which is the new style movement. Now Rolex have had certain issues with this watch because the rotor makes quite a loud noise, but now Rolex have actually modified the auto work for the noise to be reduced. The power reserve is 70 hours. So let's say if I don't wear this watch for 70 hours, it's on my bedside table or wherever. Basically, you need to unscrew the crown anti-clockwise until it pops out, and then you wind it clockwise away from yourself. And I can sit here and unwind it for 5, 10, 15 minutes. You don't do any damage to the watch. So anyone who says that you should wind it only 10 times, this is absolute nonsense. I wouldn't suggest you actually sit there and wind it for a long time. Now, the reason why you do this is that you need to put, you can say, like fuel in the tank of the car. You need to put the actual power inside the mainspring, which you're actually winding the mainspring. And then once that's done, you can set it to time and date. Now, what a lot of people do is they shake the watch like this and then they put it time and date. This is no good because you don't put enough power in the watch and you actually cause an issue. Now, when I say you cause an issue, you don't do any damage to the watch, but the watch can't actually tell the correct time because the amplitude is so low. So it's best to wind the watch. You can wind it 20, 30 times and then set it to time and date, making sure that you screw the crown in. Always make sure that the crown is screwed in. So whether it's a Submariner, a Datejust, Sky Dweller, any of the Rolex range, make sure that the crown is screwed in so you can actually adjust the hands. Now, it's absolute bullshit when people say you have to adjust the hour hand clockwise, never anti-clockwise. This is absolute nonsense. The watch has been tested to extreme depths, extreme heat, tolerances on this movement. You know, there's so many things that this watch has been tested to, and you're telling me you can't turn the hands backwards. This is just, you know, let's just leave it at that. But once the hands have been changed over, and then you know at 12 it's midnight, to set the date, you push the crown back in and then once out, and you can actually change the date. So let's say the 8th. And then push the crown back in again and then screw it in. And that is as simple as it gets.